Hello, I'm Chantel Breakiron. I am a realtor in Arizona with Epic Realty, and this is my new series, Real Estate A to Z. We're going to start with A. Are you sure you want to be a realtor? So we're going to cover this aspect, then we'll go into buyers and sellers. So let's talk real estate. Most agents work 100% on commission, so you have to keep in mind that you could go long periods of time, especially when you're new, without making a commission. On top of that, things do fall out of contract, so you can think you have a closing. This just happened to me the day before closing. That just goes away. They're going to buy in a year. Sometimes it falls out and it goes right back under contract, so you're not waiting that long, and sometimes they just go away and they never buy. So it is something you need to be aware of. And then on top of that, even let's say you do make a great commission, everybody has different splits with their companies. Not everybody makes, I won't say a percentage, but there's a certain number out there that people think it is. That's negotiable, and that's always different. So you need to know the reality of what you're going to take home, then obviously taxes after that, and the fact that it's 100% commission. So other than that, you kind of work 24/7. There are some agents that are very strict with their schedules and have very good boundaries. I'm not one of them, but my theory is because I am so available with my clients and I communicate really well, then they're super understanding. If I have something come up, I just communicate that to them. And on top of that, I always make sure that I have another agent in case I am gone to step in for me. So no one's ever left not helped. So that's another, my kids are used to it. I'm used to it. If I'm with somebody, dating somebody, they know that I've got to answer my phone. Clearly, within reason, but you really have to be available because if you don't answer, they're just going to call the next person in line. That's the reality. So the ups and downs, in one day, in a couple days, in a week, I can have a deal fall apart multiple times and come right back together. You're dealing with different people's personalities, not just your clients, but you're talking to different contractors and you're talking to the lender and title. So you have to be able to control yourself and not let the personalities or just those situations control you. Otherwise, it's going to be a nightmare. And I was not good at that. At the beginning of my career, I would get a phone call from an agent who was mad at me and I would match their energy. And that's exhausting. It's unprofessional. And ultimately, it's really bad for your client because you're going to come back in touch with those agents and it affects the deal in the long run. So anyways, you really have to work on that. I believe that comes from experience. I believe that comes with age. Only good thing about aging. But you have to be able to control yourself when everything's crazy. It's not easy. I'm not perfect at it, but it's super important. And then change. If you don't like change, you're not going to like this. As far as things being up and down with our business, also the market changes. As you know, one day it can be up. Right now, we're in a more balanced, if not a buyer's market. So things are constantly changing. The rules of our business are changing constantly. And again, that just goes back to control what you can, try to be zen. But that's it. I'll see you tomorrow for B.